G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So today's video, if you saw my initial Infinite Dragon Ball History event run through, I said that I was going to jump into this one to attempt to see if we can do the sub EZA run through. So as you can see, I've got the ROF Blues as our leads here. Unfortunately we don't have an EZA lead, so could have gone with the physical Beerus, but I think the ROF Blues add a little bit more value. And yeah, these are our sub EZAs. Let's jump in, see if we can get this one done. Have brought two proper items for this run through. Not entirely sure how easy or difficult it is going to be. So yeah, this could prove to be a little bit of a mission for us, but who knows? It'll be interesting to see how we can get it done. The one phase that does scare me is the physical Beerus stage, obviously. If you saw the other run through, I now know that he does lower your defense, and defense lowering can always be a very annoying mechanic. Yeah, if you're copying a super straight off the bat and then you're copying a bunch of additional normals, you can be dwindled down pretty quickly there. So bit slightly concerned for that one. But yeah, we've got a couple of STR units that we should be able to throw straight into the mix for this one. So some of those STR units, well, one of the main STR units here you can see is the STR Beerus and Whis. We'll just have a quick look at them. 225k. They're going to get hit in this first slot. They're going to get that extra attack and defense boost at a 6.9 million attack stat. It's not too shabby at all. We're going to get the Int Beerus on rotation with them, and so the next rotation for them is going to look actually really good. So what we'll do is, again, we'll grab those, into that. We'll grab those type key spheres. I feel like the Dokkan attack could play a pretty important role in this event as we get into the later stages. Bang! Goku laying down the law here. Good to see him getting those hits early on. He does build up his damage reduction from those, so definitely important for him to get hit early on in the event, so you've got that damage reduction when you're getting cooked in the later stages. So what we're going to do is, just because I am concerned that the STR Beerus and Whis will just one-shot. So what do we got? 383k, where are we? Int Beerus gets his defense on super, so yeah, he's now got his defense. But the other important thing was that his stacks gets that 50% increase for 6 turns. So I wanted to put him in slot 1, make sure that we're getting off as many supers with him as possible. As you can see here, we got the triple super. His defense is going to be looking fire next turn. The only annoying thing being that we won't have the Whis on rotation there for that one. That sucks. Look at this. Can't even get off the super attack here for anyone. Where are we? That's tough. As they say, that is tough. But we'll do that and that. As I mentioned, the ROF Blues ain't the best leader for this team. I guess if we'd been getting supers off, that would have been giving less opportunity for the God Goku to be getting hit to build up his damage reduction. He should be pretty close to built up at this point, I would think. This was just an awful key arrangement, wasn't it? Just looking at your defense, up to 171k, so once you get that in, that 150 that he does get on super, add in the fact that he also gets the 50% defensive raise. Yeah, that Int Beerus, I called it early. He can cook. I quite like him, especially when you've got a ton of support on rotation, like the Int Whis that we saw last rotation. Unit like the physical Beerus is also going to be really good for this guy. Get the third one. Oh. So I actually built my Beerus with full, what is he, 20, I think he's 15 additional and 20 dodge. So it's going to be pretty regular that you do actually see that third super from, oh, that third additional from him, just because you've got that guaranteed attack that is going to be, like, has the chance to be a super. So you're getting a second crack at triggering that third potential. Hey, look at you. The STR Goku is building up with every attack there. So his numbers are getting up there. He'd be getting pretty close to being fully built up here. So let's see, your seal, that's a bit of a nothing because you're on the team for nothing. Still hovering around that 171k range. We'll just grab that for the U. And then we may as well set up those key spheres because, as you got to see before, key can be very iffy. Classic, we dodge the one that we don't want to dodge, and then we get hit with the super, which isn't annoying because of the damage aspect. I guess it's, yeah, I don't know. It is annoying because of the damaged aspect, actually. I lied. So, double super, there's the dodging from Beerus. My hope was that he was going to become sort of a slot 1 unit that we could utilise, but that didn't end up being the case. As he gets his defense on super, so because he gets his defense on super, definitely a slot 2-3 unit. So if he wasn't fully built up with his damage reduction before, he certainly is now. That God Goku's copped quite a few hits. I'll be pretty keen to check out what his defense is looking like on the next rotation. You can see that his attack stat was a little bit lower this turn. That Int Weiss just, I don't know, he's cooking. His support is absolutely massive to Realm of Gods units. That's 7 milli. Finish the job. Hey, pumps out another 6 mil. Yeah, this God Goku's definitely pretty good too. I think people will find a bit of use for this guy, especially free-to-play players. But here we go. Oh, cooking with a big old 24 key there, only at 225, so they're going to have to get hit once, and then we'll get that defensive boost as well as the chance to dodge. The Int Beerus in the middle. Hey, there's that first hit. Perfect that it wasn't a super, because he's that chance to dodge. Int Beerus, he's going to get that super off, which is going to get him to 440 plus 100. He's going to be well over 500-600k here. And we're getting the additional supers. So remember that Beerus and Weiss, they are a healer as well. So, and they get defense on both 18 and 12 key, which is exactly how we love these LR EZAs to be, especially just because their stats are so high. So here we go. We're getting the double super turn. Can that become the triple? I would almost be tempted to say I like to see him get supered here, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get my wish. His defense would be extremely high after that one. Even Weiss tanking in for the double digits. What we're going to do is transform here. Oh, sorry. I honestly thought that I had the animations turned off. This is not one that I have seen for a while, actually. Very underwhelming unit, so not one that I've ran for a while. But still, that's fine. Out comes the boy Blue Vegeta, who does have his orb changing for a little bit. It's not too often that, we're going to actually, hopefully we should be able to outlast the rest of the fight with this one. So we'll grab those. We've got 4 rainbow key spheres right there. Then we're also going to grab all of those int key spheres with you. Come on. Hey, perfect. I was just about to... Oh, I forgot to check his defense. No. He's got his damage reduction. He's got type advantage. He's got pretty high defense, yeah. 75k is definitely good enough. We'll take that. There's the additional, and then we get the hidden potential super. Bang! With the crit. Didn't even get to use Vegeta in that sequence anyway. There's a few attacks in that first slot. Beerus will have his dodge, but I wonder why he's. Let's do this. YOLO. We'll live life dangerously here. We're going to get off the 18 key, which means that we do rip ourselves off the super with the SDR. Blue Goku in the back end there. Yeah, Beerus was fine. It was just banking on the fact that we weren't getting supered straight off the bat. Can we get the second super? Come on. Give it to us. The double normals. That's the only sad part with this Beerus, is that you realistically aren't guaranteed to get off of that any extra supers. You just got that good chance. Give us some crits. Normal. Yeah. This has been a disappointing RNG fest, this one. At least with the blue Goku, there's one defensive raise for him. Give him another one. It wasn't a super anyway. So let's see. The defense has dropped down a little bit there. That's 2 rainbow key spheres. So what's your... Yeah, grab that. Got quite a bit of support on rotation here too. Feel like I should also mention from the int Weiss. It's funny, now my int Weiss is only 69%, because back in the day I used to always bubba units that I wasn't going to use. Then they introduced the coin system and I looked like a fool. And now, like, people are actually going to be pretty happy when they pull Weiss, because he's a very, very good unit. So there's one. Hey, look at that crit. And then up to an 8.4. This STR God Goku is, he's cooking. I know a lot of people were pretty worried as to what he was going to be able to output when his details were released, but there you go. Type disadvantage. Does have the support of the int Weiss on rotation, but still cooking there. Come on, Weiss, dodge. Don't sell me out there, son. What we might do is definitely going to make sure that's turned off. We'll pop this just for some extra orb changing. That is a lot of attacks in the front, so hopefully that does end up working out in our favour. Then we'll grab those for those 3 rainbow key spheres there. Gives us a 75% chance to crit in the back end there with Vegeta. Beerus and Weiss, you guys, any chance of dodging for me? Come on now. It's a 50% chance that we've been hit like 4 times in a row there. You're making me look bad. But then we followed up with the crit coming in again with the additional super. Bang. Crit again. So there you go, guys. They've gotten it done. There would have been the Realm of Gods mission done and dusted, as well as the legendary existent mission. So could have done everything finished with this team as well. Pretty powerful. So let me know what your thoughts were on all of the newly EZAs performances. I think the Int Beerus, the God Goku were definitely really good for the sub EZAs, and then Weiss just doing his thing as a floater. So let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.